Hello and welcome back. This is Insti and I'm continuing the Pillars of Eternity to Deadfire. Last episode, well, we emptied one family completely. Well, that's about it. In this episode, my plan is to go to the Archmage vault. That I will start. I will start with that, I mean. And maybe then we could actually try to go to the catacombs and see what we can see there after that, because it could be doable, especially after the Archmage vault. I actually started the game I was going to sell. There's going to be some kind of a little happening once I go outside, so that's why we are here. Otherwise, I would have started much closer to the Archmage vault. And by the by, apparently YouTube added interesting thing to channels. Basically, it is called My Community, I think it is, and I think you can find it from the main page. Basically, what it means, it's an area where subscribers also can start discussions. So it's more of a forum that way. So even if you're a subscriber, you can start discussions there and whatnot. So I activated that part of application in YouTube. So yeah, there's that. If I remember correctly, those who are not subscribed can answer but cannot start discussions. So there's that. Anyways, if you're using it, I kind of hope so. But of course, play nice and whatnot. Anyways, I digress. Let's move on because it's boring. So let's see what's going to happen now. I didn't even pay attention the first time. Sorry. Onegasa warned you, outsiders. Oh no. What say, Lady Baradatto? The Huana guard stares down Ezali with an impassive expression.
I confess, I take full responsibility for the death of Otello Valera.
She straightens her back and meets the warrior's gaze. Then I think it's unlikely you will ever see the surface again. She nods to the other warriors flanking her, who close in on Ezali.
Mother!
Take her away. Now that's interesting. Can we save her? I guess maybe that could help us. But it's weird it's happening here. I'll go and talk to Nera, because I'm kind of interested to see if there's something we could actually achieve. Hello, Nera.
Mother speaks highly of you. Her trust is not easy to earn.
Okay, that's good to know, but... well, you're here. Unfortunately, so I can't steal the... well, I could try, but yeah. So, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna sell stuff, and after that, we'll see you at... what was it called? The Mage's shop anyways, but I'll see you there. We're back. Okay, here we are at the Dark Cupboard, and I think we are ready and check what we can find from the Arkemyr's place. Here we could use the clothing disguise, I guess, but we'll see what we do. Maybe we'll fight everything and everyone. We've already studied, but have someone throw grappling hook across. That would be athletics. Who has the best yes, I totally forgot. We can see it in here. Why do I have 5? Oh. Not that I'm complaining, of course. Let's go with that then. The hook sails across the gap and lands with a clang. After the rope is pulled back, the hook solidly lodges in the railing of the parapet. You have lost item, rope and grappling hook. Let's climb across. We could have gone through the bath, but maybe we leave for that. Maybe we use that for leaving. I can't speak. Sorry, it's an early morning. I haven't slept that much and a bit tired. I hate early mornings.
Moths have been eating through all my good clothes lately. Just realized why.
Why? It wouldn't happen to be on account of my lantern, would it?
I know you think it's funny, but the moths are so big here.
It's a divine light, meant to cut through the darkness. Of course it's gonna draw the biggest ones.
Oh, some of my pants wouldn't be polite to wear them in public anymore.
Too much info, Eda. Too much info. What the hell are those? They look nice. Interesting, so to say. Upper floor. Bedroom. Obviously, I want to go everywhere. After all, that would mean stuff. Fighting and stuff. But mainly off.
With a death wish.
Oh, okay.
Might as well be hitting the water.
Yeah, slashing, well, fire immunity. Let's see how this goes. We might. Well, actually, it's going better than I expected. Well, it is and it isn't, yes. We are not taking a beating, so... Correction, we are taking a little beating. And now I remembered what I totally forgot to check. The new weapons I got. Fortunately, there's only one, and... Wait. Nice. Ooh. Ooh. I rather that nobody die in such an early stage. Yes, I totally forgot. I think they are in your inventory. Okay, this is much easier. Renix Wrath. Less damage, less penetration, more accuracy, more speed. Both are exceptional. More speed. I don't think you're going to use that. No. And Warhammer. Alright, I can use Warhammers. Well, I kind of wish to open third slot. I never do that, but maybe for Warhammer, because again, I kind of want to upgrade the Modvur and see how it goes. Well, let's go with this for now. Pry bar, nice. Yeah, one construct, manageable. But... So where does this lead? Probably here, and this would take us upper floor. Okay, let's start with this. Oh, I think it, yeah, it does it like so automatically. Let's sneak, so we can at least have some kind of a early warning. I did remember to sell the books too, so there's that. Yeah, I made a little over 10,000 when I sold my stuff. Now, I kind of think they might... So how much do I have money? 33,000. Weird.
Can't take all the credit.
Boots of Speed. Okay, I'll put those in my inventory. Rest go to stash.
Leave it to me.
Sanguine Harvest, the many pitfalls of imp husbandry. On the efficacy of imps. You really do like imps, don't you? Yeah, of course there's a trap, yes. Before that, Ring of Overseeing. Now that is something I probably, well, we'll have to see.
I'll get that for you.
Aloth would be the obvious choice, of course. But he's not with us. Arkemyr's old robe. Well, that's weird. It's golden, but it's quite basic. What's wrong with that? Oh, right. That's the thing we can use to hide ourselves. Right. That's why. I'm very... No, it's not here. So it would be... No, not here. No, it... Yeah, my tired brains. Okay, first things first. Did you have boots? You have boots of evasion. Maybe you would need the boots of speed. Maybe. Well, let's give them to you. The question is... Ranger Priest. Maybe I give the ring for you for now. Yes. Now I'm... Okay, I might try the hood. But I still kind of want to fight with people, but we could use that to our advantage. If it works, actually. Well, we'll see. Nice. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's make a proper save. A quick save and go in. Yeah, I might use it as a... If it works. I could use it to scout and see if I want to kill everyone. Yellow Eye 3. Weird. The ceramic bowls and plates inside the cabinet are all covered with that thin layer of dust. This leathery imp cradles a gem in his claws and makes soft cooing sounds as he extends his forked tongue to lick each facet, coating it with a layer of slime. Sensing your presence, his eyes snap open. The imp lets out a piercing shriek and clutches the gem protectively close to his body. A pair of yellow eyes narrow on you, focusing with intensity.
What you do here? my pet groundwalk filth. What you do here, huh? Why you trouble Yellow Eye 3?
See my robes, supplicant? It's me, Arkemyr. I'm merely testing out a new illusion. I'll try this.
His master? Give passphrase or get chewed to mush.
He advances slowly, hooking his claws with eagerness. Maya cocks her head and listens. Oh, bloody hell. I probably read that, but I can't remember. The Adra must flow. They makes an ungodly screeching sound, a full panic and terror, which echoes across every corner of the estate. With claws and teeth bared, he moves to attack. I guess that's wrong then. Can I change my clothes here now? I can. So nice! I can change my weapons too, so maybe I don't need another slot. I'll attack you. You'll attack that. Rest.
Death to our enemies!
Just right between the eyes.
Yes! Yes!
So, yeah, again, I probably read that earlier. I probably have a book for that. Maybe somewhere. But, you know. Oh, right, it doesn't really matter with these. Okay, fine, fine. Translucent crystal. Quest item. The thin layer of dried imtrul covers this translucent crystal. One side of the crystal contains several deep notches and grooves. It seems it was once mounted in something. Okay, good to know.
Sure.
Sure. Right. Let's change our clothes.
As is my due.
Maybe I should check my inventory quickly. I guess it doesn't really matter anymore, so let's just go and kill every last one of them. Well. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, bloody hell. That's not great. Come on, everybody. Let's do Zimuzi. We need to actually work this.
Never you mind that, miss. I'll land the...
Now, we really need to change weapons. Ah. Can I change this slot? No. Okay, so weapons? No. Now, do we have bombs? You don't, bloody hell. Okay, let's see how this goes. We are...
Say your prayers. Yes, are you even trying? Up with you.
So far so good. I probably should have hammer. Fortunately, I have no idea how it's going at the moment. Please attack one. Now, Shotty, do you have Yes, use that, please. Please.
This thing isn't doing
Okay, so far so good.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Eyes for that one.
Okay, that is going on. Come on, heal. Thank you. Okay, are we... Xoti, how are you doing with the healing department? Do you have anything left for us?
No prison. That must have hurt.
Hmm. Divine Terror, Drive for Crusades, Strogin. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that.
I don't think I can pull that off.
Come on, attack one. Just one. We need to get one down as fast as we can. Are those protected against piercing damage? Yeah, they are. They kinda are. What can you do? Well, apparently nothing at the moment. So there's that. Wait, you can do quite a lot actually. Nice. Now the question is, why aren't you using your skills? I mean, honestly. Phantom foes invades the minds of the targets in the area, causing them to believe they are surrounded, leaving them flanked. Yes.
No prisoners.
Never you mind that, miss. I'll land the next one.
Come on. Oh, bloody hell. Heal, heal, heal. Oh, that was too late. That was too late. I think I can. Yeah, I can use that, of course. No, I can't use.
Might as well be hitting the water.
Not even close.
Just like that.
Bring them down.
Okay, can you do something? Into the fray, the fighter launches through the battle, pulling the enemy into the immediate... Okay, yep. Oh, sorry, you can't do that. But I can do this.
Didn't work.
Oh, good.
I kinda am in a little pickle here. We might survive, yes, but I'll have to check his... Is it on? I think it is. Come on. Yeah. If you'll have your expended resources. Oh, we can do this. What does it do? Okay, yeah, we're gonna do this.
No prisoners.
Honestly, move a little bit. Yeah.
Let's reap this whirlwind.
Yep, let's jump.
Can't make a dent.
Oh, okay, that works. Now,
That dog won't hunt.
now what can I do with this? That works, and now. Yeah, that is good.
Can't get a clean hit. Mow it.
And you also some power. Do we have a mule kick? Let's go with the mule kick.
Try a different position.
Lava be on sync.
This thing isn't doing the job.
I think we can do this now. Well, maybe. Well, we should be able to do this, yeah. Unfortunately, she died twice now. And we probably need to sleep then. Well, that was a hell of a fight. Fortunately, we could move our group here, so there's at least that. That was a hell of a fight. Now, what we do need to do, I probably need this. Okay. And we copy here. And I'll probably use that for now.
What is it?
Quick save, thank you. That was... Yeah, those constructs are quite horrible. I guess that's the idea, you know? Have an egg. You have what? Bruised ribs, gaping wounds? Yeah, that's not good. Have a fresh fruit and rest.
Captain, a word?
No, not today. Not,
Yes.
I guess.
I should come clean about something, Captain.
Maya scratches the back of her head, sighing. Well, surprise. Is this where you betray me, Maya?
What? No. I mean, what?
Perplexed, Maya shakes her head. Continue.
Atsura didn't set me loose just so I could stay busy. Fact of the matter is, he gave me a job to do.
Well, of course he did.
I've got this stack of missives I need to deliver. Noble errand, right?
She shows you a small collection of scrolls in her bag, all judiciously sealed with the sigil of the Royal Deadfire Company. Yes, if I choose Valiance, I think we might have a teeny tiny bit of a problem with Maya then, I would imagine. You have gained an item quest, 2 sealed Royal Deadfire Company missives. The item was put into a... Why do you give it to me? It's your job, not mine, you know?
The company has a lot of people working away from headquarters, and Atsura trusted me to get these in the right hands. I hope that isn't a problem.
What's in these missives?
A bit of everything. Shipping manifests, requisitions for supplies, work orders. Mostly work orders.
How much would Valiance cost me of this information?
You wouldn't believe how much paperwork it takes to run a navy.
I ran a grand estate for a time. I have an idea.
Ah, yes. Making good with the locals, paying off bounties. Maybe Eothas did you a favor when he stepped on Caed Nua.
Maybe. It gives a nod and wink. Of course he does. And Shotty nibbles her lips to hide a spreading smile.
I didn't actually mean that.
Anything else I should know about this job of yours? Reaching back to tighten her bun, Maya takes a moment to consider your question.
Don't take it personally if I'm vague on some of the details. Atsura likes his discretion, even when it comes to boring bureaucratic stuff.
I'm keeping an eye on you.
Keep an eye on Ashiza while you're at it, because someone has been defecating in my boots.
Eder, you have something to say?
This one's bound for Harama, an acquaintance. Good sailor. He's somewhere off in Tikawara. And these are for Tuaha, an old friend stationed in Port Mage. You meet some strange types in the Navy.
Let's be off. And Shotty. Shotty sways on her feet, a soft, low moan easing from her throat. She rubs thumb over worry-bitten lips. Not now, Shotty. Well, you feeling okay? Sweat trickles a line from her temple to drip from her chin. Her eyes are hazy, far off.
Watcher?
Slowly, she swallows, throat working to bring her voice back, or to keep her meal down.
It's nothing but awakened terror. Soon to pass.
She shudders hard, coming back to herself.
You may want to aim away from our watcher there if it's gonna pass out of your mouth.
Yay, Matera.
Sorry. I know you're going through something there.
Mostly rotten meal.
You could call it something, all right.
She tilts her head, brow pinched, as if she can't tell if he's poking fun at her or not. You should hear him out, Shotty. Back off here. Want to talk about it? Drape your arm over her shoulder and nestle her close. What? Bug up, priestess? Your god demands it. Yeah, let's go with that. Bug up, priestess? Your god demands it. Her whole body tenses with an unleashed anger.
Oh, I know he does. I can see the coming darkness like a storm on the horizon. What do you think happens when the god of rebirth dies?
Well, he's probably dead. Again.
I got my eyes wide open, staring down the darkness, watching one lantern after another flickering out. And every soul looks so ripe, darn near rotten with a need for reaping.
We can relight the lanterns of hell given enough time. All is not lost. What does that mean? You're being called a higher purpose, Soti. Embrace the harvest, the darkness of the fall. What does that mean?
Dark days are coming for Kithkind. When the last light of hell burns out, the final harvest will be upon us.
Oh, it's always that. Rampaging gods, final harvests, raising dragons. The usual business.
I think we might all die out.
Well, eventually, yes. That's how it goes. A deep line crinkles between her brows.
But does Gon want me to stop it? Or to help?
Now that is the question. So I have to choose one of these. You're being called to high purpose, Shotty. Embrace the harvest, the darkness of the fall.
Suppose I am. Must be a reason Gon's showing me these things.
Absently, she dumps the flat of her sickle. Are you sure it's Gon who's showing you those things?
Sometimes I hear him like a whisper in the back of my mind.
Who? Yeah, me too. She offers you a wry, knowing smile.
We'll figure this out together.
Okay. Shoulders squared, she looks off into the distance. Say nothing.
I hate that I have to be coddled, Watcher, but
She rubs sweat from the side of her neck, tries to hide a shiver.
I'm carrying more souls than I've ever shepherded before. So I don't know that it'll work this time, but used to be. When the dreams were riding me hard, I'd cleanse my soul before Gon.
Phrasing.
If we stop by the temple in Nekataka, I can perform the ritual. Please, I need the relief. It won't take more than a minute under Gon's statue, that's all.
Yeah, I don't think it will be that easy. And hey, lady, we're at Neketaka. Just we been there, I guess, maybe. Demands, so many demands. Well,
Of course.
oh, group. I don't want to go by myself. So this is Arkemyr's Manor. That is Arkemyr's study, art gallery. Well, let's go here. Hello, trickster. Wham. Oh. Apparently, he didn't realize there was fighting happening outside. Okay. Wait, there's something behind. Okay, we need to close this. Thank you.
You were saying? You were saying? Not happening.
Okay. Houston, we have a problem. Okay. I thought I had a group select. Anyways. Right. The sentry appears to be asleep. The title placard reads,
Leave it to me.
the challenge of finding good help or why I invested in constructs. Right. An unusual group blankets the floor of a cavern. Pinpricks of torchlight illuminate distant tunnels. The title placard reads, Withrak Courtship Hive. Ugh. The surface of the water ripples slightly. Every few seconds, a bear pokes its head from the trees. The title placard reads, Peace in Obscurity. A stone tower rising from the forest on the upper balcony, a young girl dashes inside when she catches sight of you. There is no title placard. Okay. Tiny imps dive and soar among noxious clouds and rocky outcroppings. The title placard reads, Paradise for the Depraved. This corner of the gallery has a pungent odor. The title placard reads, Koiki Valley. And anything else? No, I think we checked everything. Eriki Overlook. So that's the main door. Food and stuff. Nobody in study. That's weird.
I'll see it done.
Spotty. Hooks, Air Customs, Animals in the Modern Age. Tattered note. The combination to the vault has been divined. Diamond, ruby, sapphire, emerald. The rest is up to you and your friend. Do not disappoint me. Arkemyr will show you no mercy if you're caught, and you can expect even less from me. A scribble notation in the margin written in different handwriting reads, Employer Consulhot, Kalakot, investigate later.
Leave it to me.
Well, not Lenkrat at least. The bay window overlooks Gull Nest along the steep cliffside of Neketaka. And now I think we dealt with Consulhot too, so there's that. We're definitely killing named Archmages. Which is kind of nice. For whom the bell tolls. So this is the place where we were. Vault lock broken. Where's shiny crystal go?
On second floor lounge trying to eat it again.
Hello. Goodbye.
That order's too tall.
Are we still doing good? I think we... Oh, you're again taking a beating there. Unfortunately. But we're done. We vanquished the evil. Come on. Oh, the bird can take stuff, apparently. Maybe. Now, what I was thinking. Your AI, what is it? Cypher aggressive, though. So, no, I can't. So for some reason, this character will actively seek out nearby enemies or for combat regardless of whether... Yeah. Why isn't she using the cypher things then at the times? Because there were huge points of cyber... Well, maybe I'll have to control it myself at times. Okay, that's quite a loud noise.
Still as a pond.
A rattling sound issues from the display case when your back is turned. The two-headed skeleton hangs motionless. Sure it does. At least for now. The loot, not that great, of course. Yes, unlocking this will require the proper key, and it's broken. But before we do that, of course, we'll have to check a steel-clad prototype. Oh, that's going to be fun. So much fun.
Can't hide from me.
Death to our enemies!
Would you kindly... You effed it up. Well, I effed it up. Sorry. Everybody attack that one.
Can't get a clean hit.
It's a prototype. We definitely want to deal with that. So what can we do now? Mental binding. You could give us accuracy and might.
Can't make a chance. Missed.
Okay. Am I using the right weapon? I am, yeah. We are using shared flames. We could brand the enemy too.
Absolutely not.
Now, you really need to do something. Ice strike.
Smart, don't it?
Okay.
Not a chance.
Death to our enemies!
Okay, we dealt with the flame blight at
Can't
least.
get a clean hit.
I'll attack that. You can attack the imp. Because I have the weapon that actually works on that bastard. Now, what could you do for me? Well, we could dominate.
Suffer. Kill them all!
Mental binding, whispers of treason, mind wave. Ah, that could work. Okay, that will hit me too, but
Might as well be hitting the water.
Fight's not over yet. That hardly seems fair.
Okay, I'll take the little beating there. Honestly... wrong button, sorry. So, Greater Lail Fans.
Didn't work.
Now, do we have something you could do? No, but I could, you know. Strike with heavy piercing attacks gaining additional. Yeah, let's go with that. Because I rather hit.
Never you mind that, miss. I'll land the
Where did you come from? No, no, don't stop attacking the one that is already dead. Almost. Bloody hell.
This thing isn't doing the job.
I know. Keep attacking. Okay, that is done now. Thank you. Jeez, do I really have to do everything by myself? A defender stance. Okay, let's go with the defender stance. Because you're not doing that much damage either way, so you might as well... Oh! Bloody hell, survive, hopefully. Do you have something you can do with me? Well, that's not great. That is not great. Do you have something that would revive the fallen? Thank you. Just what I was looking for. Now that would mean I need to heal.
Bring them down.
Are we doing good? We're doing good? I think we're doing good. I think we will win. Yeah, we will win.
I need something stronger.
We might win. We hopefully win. Oh, jeez. That was horrible. But we prevailed, at least. Now, let's change... mob stance. Yeah, I'll go with that for now. And, well, I don't need that. Well, actually, I can use that, because still. Now, what do we have? Primal Flame. Quick save, obviously. And I probably need to sleep. Yeah, I might want to rest before we move forward. Everybody wants some fruit. Quick save, thank you.
I'll take care of it.
Keeping an eye out.
So far so good. And those constructs can be a bit of a problem. Did Eda have a... Yes, he does. By the by, do we even have a bit better... I totally forgot. We have a basic Warhammer. Didn't we have a... Or is it on my... Well, I have a mace. Did I sell a Warhammer? Well, he can use that anyways. Bloody hell, I'm stupid. Nothing new there. Rusted construct. So now that we know you have the crushing weapon,
No prisoners.
we'll use that. So that should go a bit better. Well, it's a rusted, so of course it will go better. That seems interesting. There's a soul over there.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. How many books of the same subject you do have? Why is it going through? Purchase order. Most esteemed Arkemyr, we received your order for 2 additional ironclad constructs. You can rest assured that they will be delivered within the week. Your continued satisfaction with our craftsmanship affirms that our work goes toward a righteous cause, and we look forward to maintaining your generous patronage. The missive is stamped with the sigil of Abaddon, followed by an illegible signature. Okay. Now, this lab looks intended for Arkemyr's iron construct. You sense a fractured, confused scrap of soul essence. Read the soul. You walk through the halls of Arkemyr's Manor. The layout is no stranger to you, and you navigate every turn with confidence. Your partner is your shadow, hanging 3 steps behind. A little noise won't disturb the imp steward. Ifran nods and hastens his pace. You reach heavy vault door. The lock is made of gems set in the stone. Ifran is glancing over his shoulder, too preoccupied to follow your careful motions. Set the gems into their combination and pray that your contact got it right. Just as the vault door cries open, one of Arkemyr's imps rounds the corner and screeches in a full voice. You spin on your heel and make a run for it. Ifran is nowhere to be seen, but a whisper of cloth through an open doorway tells you where he's gone to hide. Before you can take your second step, a blow like a battering ram carries you off your feet. Disoriented and prone, the last thing you see is the fist of an ironclad construct mercilessly coming down, with nothing but your head between it and a cold stone floor.
I'll be damned if I let a soul be used for such foul means. Come with me now, you poor lost thing.
Expression grim, Xoti throws her lantern back and forth over the guts of the construct, absorbing the thief's remaining essence. Well, gathering some souls, yes. Now. Ah, something hidden.
Leave it to me.
Okay. Oh, sorry, it's medical supplies. It's already full, so yeah.
Can't take all the credit.
Take it. Door number 1 or door number 2? That seems interesting, so let's go door number 1 first. Oh no. Is that a... well, I don't know. Okay, let's deal with that. You guys deal with the imp, if you can.
Right between the eyes. That dog won't hunt.
What? Where's the bird? What the hell? It's over there, I think.
You were...
Okay. You know, you could heal yourself.
For the homeland.
Nice.
Scarcely believe it.
Okay. You are taking always a severe beating, which is kind of making sense. Because you don't have that much protection. Now. So anything... before we go inside there, I'll map out the rest of the area. Huh. Well, well, well. Well, indeed. Your skin tingles as you approach the scrying pool. Your reflection grins up at you from the depths. Well. So, can we at least see how the Shire's doing? No? Well, bloody hell. Anyone here? Empty? Many pitfalls of husbandry, I mean harvest. Well, ye can harvest him. Final Journal of Jonas. My son. Tomorrow I become the... Oh, right, it's the skin's embodiment of Era. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip. Yes, we've read this. For months we met by secret conclave to plot our landlord's demise, all the while working the fields as if our hearts were content. Skin teaches us to plot with the mind while keeping one's face impassive, inscrutable. Faith fights are for those with armies. The quiet slave is our whetstone, our focus. In his worship, our cause finds focus, clarity, and possibility. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip. By the time you read this, I will be dead. I pray Scan does not abandon me for speaking of my plotting, but the son deserves to know how his father died, for I have volunteered to be effigy. Scan will inhabit my body, using this old farmer's simple flesh as a puppet of godly rage. I have been shaved and anointed. Tomorrow morning I will be your father in name only, as my manhood will be removed, my nose and ears removed, and my useless mortal eyes will be replaced with the flintstones through which Scan might see the world. My son, I am sorry for the lies I have told you these past few seasons, but Scan demands secrecy. Even your mother knows nothing of my furtive service to the quiet slave. Curse my name if you must, but never weep for me, for I die for the betterment of our community, to smite our lord's corruption from the face of Era. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip, for tomorrow I become effigy. You wrote that 3 times. Anyways, I digress. So that was midwife. Yeah, okay. I don't need to read those, but I'll sell those at some point. And Saru Seeker. Oh, now that is interesting. Corrode damage. Well, 12 seconds. That could be something Eder might use. That could be definitely something that Eder might use. So Eder, take it. Because why not? No. Yeah, that works. Is that it? Nothing more? Nothing hidden?
I'll get that for you.
Although we didn't need to do that, I still do it, of course, for the experience. So, scrying pool, mushroom, storage. Right. And now this... this wall looks recently repaired. Many of the stones are new and were cut to fit into the older structure around it. It would take an appropriate tool or considerable brawn to overcome the steadfast obstacle. Let's examine it. The wall appears fairly solid and upright, though some patient work with a hammer and chisel could make short work for it. You notice a fine metal wires nestled among the stones in a web-like network. Following them leads to an elaborate alarm system, which would be triggered by removing the stone. Nice. Let's disable it. Well, you. Ooh, after disconnecting the wires from the alarm with care, the stones are now safer to remove. Let's use might. Oh, sorry. Yep. The wall stays resolutely upright. The only product of this effort are bruised shoulder and bruised ego. Wait, I wasn't... Is it because I'm not close by I couldn't do it myself? Maybe... Let's try that again. Yes. Now that works. Yeah, I really have to remember that once that everybody has to be close by to use their skills. That works now. Anyhow, I don't know if we go through that way or not. But let's go and see if we can pretty well open the gate. This device is a complex control panel made of gems set in movable stone impression. 4 colorful gemstones are positioned around the hole in the center. Something appears to be missing, though an expert tinkerer might be able to compensate for it. Place a clear crystal into the hole. The crystal settles into its intended depression with a soft click. The surrounding gemstones immediately flash brilliant colored lights. You have lost an item, translucent crystals. Oh, good. I don't have to remember that. I was thinking, oh, bloody hell, I need to remember that. So enter combination you found. You rotated gemstones into their intended configuration. The sound of grinding stones builds in a volume as the door moves aside. Thank you. That makes things much easier. So down we go.
He sure hoards enough, doesn't he?
Well, Archmages tend to do that, yes. Stop. Okay. Aha. Okay, where are you?
Listening.
Yeah. Let's move just with one person. So far, so good. How many more traps? There's at least one.
I'll get that for you.
I hope we're done now. Now let's start stealing. Ivory worm figurine uses 8, so I guess it will call 2 worms. Yes. Potion of piercing strikes. Potion of major recovery. Potion of impediment. Okay. Wait, did... No, they went... Harapo Epic. This stone tablet is much eroded after years of neglect, but the elegant Huana runes decorating the surface have endured for untold millennia. Though god-stricken skies and mile-high waves tossed my ship, my mind's compass never wavered from dear Ukaizo. When a splintered mast, such treacherous lumber, hit me across the brow, I was knocked in the vision of pearlescent shores. I awoke on a black-watered seas of terrible calm, with no 2 stars bare in a familiar form. Handling my wreck with makeshift oars, I came at last upon an isle where each neighbor spoke a different tongue. For all that I sailed in the years after, never again would my spyglass take in the peaks of wondrous Ukaizo. I sat in bed, then of an age when the tears came unbidden, pondering where sleep had ended and dreams began. Rising to meet the sun, I found it still to be night, though a false glow ignited at the shapely sky. An azure beacon stood up from the horizon, and familiar anthems filled my ears. It was then I spotted a ship, a lively crew of youths setting sail for their horizon, a frontier that had once been mine. To those shores I was departing Echo, but someone would find them again, someone worthy to alight the sands of lost Ukaiso. So yes, I have to there's two choices where to give it. Either the Huana. I guess I don't give to the Huana if I choose the other company. We'll see. I think it's Netehe where I want to return it then. Yes.
Can't take all the credit.
Light armor plus armor rating. Armor rating against spells. Now that is not bad. I'll give it to here. I'll have to check who can.
Can't take all the credit.
Who would be more worthy to use it? +1 intellect power surge. Boost power level for the duration of the fight. Power level. I'll have to check who would need that most. This statue of Onegasa the First wears a knowing smirk.
Can't take all the credit.
A powerful enchantment keeps these gold bars weighted to the spot. Well, of course it does. How about this here then? Can I at least take this chest here? No, why not? We're rubbing everything else. Ye bastards.
Don't mention it.
Ninangaut's Treaching Grimoire Trinket. Only usable by wizard. Well, what a surprise. That is for Aloth. What else we did got? I didn't. Scale armor. That's probably earlier. What is it? Cloak of Greater Protection. Yeah, let's put that in inventory. Emerald. I didn't see what was the... Maybe it was the emerald. Yeah. Anyways, this is... +10 fortitude reflex will. Honestly, you can have it. You're in the front lines, so... No, not you. You. Maybe it helps you a little bit to survive, you know? So we've checked everything, which means... I think we're done. How much we need for the next level? Well, I'm almost next level. You are almost next level. You will take some time because you are multi-class, maybe? No? You're almost next level, and so are you. Let's check the records. What was the most Udwin steel-clad prototype? And mine was Mad Harvester. For now, most enemies defeated is for me. Most total damage done for me, which is kind of nice. Most crits, most hits, most damage taken. I'll take everything except, of course, highest single damage. Thank you. Most time in the party either. That probably stays true. Now, what does the... Let's check the reputations. So yeah, Whaling Trading Company loves us. Royal Deadfire Company. Yeah, we'll return the tablet to the Royal Deadfire Company. I think the other one was representative of that group. Because, again, like I said, it's probably one of these. For now, I would say it's Valiant Trading Company, but I might change. We will see. Principi, kind of tempted, but probably no. And Huana, no. Because, you know, there's four different groups. I have to make choices. These are now the ones I'm most definitely going. You don't like me. Ooh. Oh, right, the gullet, you know, that was bad. Even Xoti doesn't hate me for that, but you do. You do. Oh, bloody hell. Anyhow, next in journal. Okay, we are gonna return the artifact and we will get the experience. We'll probably get nicely experience, and we try to do the eulogy of for the dead. So next time we will meet, I'll be returning the tablet, unless something happens before that. So I'll probably exit through the baths, because that's the fastest way. So, wait, where was the... Netehe. Wait, now I... No, sorry. Netehe will be front of the Kahanga Palace in Serpent's Crown. We are not going there. Front of the Imperial Command and the Brass Citadel. So Tumara is the one we are going to return. So, yeah, once we're at the Brass Citadel near Tumara, we will see you then. I'll be right back. Of course, unless something happens. So, anyways, be right back. Okay, here we are. Oh, by the way, I did a little change, basically on my weaponry. I bought a new sword, Queen's Rule, because it actually does quite a lot more damage than the... What was it? Whispers of the Path of Endless. It really didn't feel that good overall. I don't know. So I sold it. I bought a Queen's Rule and it does way more damage, and we'll go with that. Anyhow, I digress. Tumara.
All this trouble over a tablet of fucking stone. If my company's standing wasn't on the line, I would have written this one off as a loss already.
Tumara nurses her brow and motions for you to speak. So, here's the tablet.
After all the trouble and effort, somehow I never expected this day would come.
She hefts the tablet and grins, tucking it away. Moderate positive reputation gained with Royal Deadfire Company. Ooh, nice.
My thanks on behalf of the Royal Deadfire Company. We remember our friends and what in Remergon's hairy backside is that?
She squints as an approaching figure makes it itself known with a harsh clearing of its throat.
Hey, you the Watcher?
Name brought you to get your attention. Keep your distance or I cut off those pretty wings. Say nothing. Name stares you down, narrowing his eyes in a menacing manner.
Well, moving on. Arkemyr, the Great Master, has returned. Invites you to join him at the estate. Says you know where that is.
Dame lets out a harsh, discordant chuckle, holding his claw in front of his mouth to hide a mischievous grin. Well, tell him I'll be there.
I won't need to. He already knows.
Oh, good.
Find Master in his study. Don't be late.
Dame winks at you and flutters away.
It would seem the old wizard is more observant than I credited him. Just wonderful.
Tumara squeezes the bridge of her nose. What did you expect? We made a heist in the bloody Archmage's house. Of course he's observant. He's an Archmage after all.
Never mind. The company has assets enough to recompense him. What matters is that the tablet is ours, and the path to Okaizo made clearer.
Yeah, about that recompense, that means you have to pay every imp and construct I destroyed, then the stuff I borrowed. Okay. You never brought up Okaizo before, Tumara.
Have you ever considered that you never stopped to ask? It's hardly my fault if you didn't know what you were getting yourself involved in.
Right. Well,
we cleaned out his place real good. Maybe he wants to tell us how impressed he is.
Well, he might has actually hire us to do something. He probably does. Anyhow, leveling to go. I'll start with myself and then moving on. So, be right back. Okay, I took 1 point in explosive, so it's 4 now, and 1 point in intimidate because my armor kind of uses it too. And I took Glorious Beacon. Basically blinded 8 seconds, bathe yourself in holy light, blinding enemies in the immediate area. My idea is the next level take upgraded Glorious Beacon so that the blinded enemies do take plus 40% more damage, most likely. But we will see. I might change that. But for now, we are going with that. And we're done. Now, Aether, I'll be right back. With Aether, I took 1 point in Athletics and 1 point in Survival. And as for abilities, I took Lower Day Guard, which is upgrade from the Into the Fray. The enemy's armor rating is significantly reduced for the next attack they receive. -10. So that should be nice. Anyways, moving on. Who's next? Maya, you're back. With Maya, I took 1 point in Stealth and 1 point in Diplomacy, and for abilities, I took Predator's Sense, basically plus 50% damage, heightens the Predator instincts of the ranger's animal company, giving them a damage bonus on any creature suffering a damage over time effect. I don't know if that's good, but at least I took it. And last but not least, Shotty, you're back. With Shotty, as for skills, I bought 1 point in Mechanics, and 1 point in Religion, and for abilities I took Searing Seal, places a magical seal on the floor that bursts into flame when enemy comes into contact with it, blinding them and inflicting burn damage. So 21 to 36 burn, and if successful, blinded for 15 seconds. Not bad altogether. And that's it. Now, how's our situation with the Symbols of Death? That's finding Yseyr the Berathian, that would be 1 star, but Eulogy of the Dead, so we can definitely do that, and we are going to do that, at least start. But before that, I guess we need to go and speak to Arkemyr. So, once I'm inside the study, or at least mansion, I'll see you there, unless something happens before that, so I'll be right back. Here we are. More constructs, I see. But let's see what the Arkemyr has to speak to us. Let's see. Just in case, you know. Quick save.
As you wish. I trust you had no trouble finding the place?
Sighing, Arkemyr glances up from a roll of parchment. He takes up a quill and draws several lines across a calendar entry, digging the nib hard enough that its scratching fills the silence.
Nekitaka is either a testament to the ancient Huana's love of labyrinths, or their hatred of straight lines.
He grimaces and rearranges several of the objects situated around his desk. Say nothing.
Straight to the point, then.
Yeah, I hope so.
I warn you to stay your hand, and treat with me better than you did poor Consulate.
Well, the bastard definitely deserved it, I mean. Say nothing. Sighing, he raps his knuckles on the top of his desk. You really should be worried, because what I did to Lengrath too.
Lengrath?
Ah!
Gone as well. Your dealings with the Circle are stained darkest crimson.
They say after I kill a third Archmage, the fourth is free. Again, say nothing.
But let us get to the business of the hour, shall we?
He opens his palms.
My estate was recently burgled. My vault breached.
Oh no. Those... I know. Thieves everywhere. his eyes drawing a sheaf of papers closer and then pushing them away. Sorry about that. Say nothing.
As I suspected. At the Circle's behest, I'm expected to show restraint in these dealings.
His nails dig into the armrest of his chair, and hearing the sound fills the silence between you.
If you imagine that imp blood is easy to remove from carpet, I invite you to clean up after yourself. One hopes that Rauatai knows how to properly archive the Harappo epic.
I still say nothing.
The Circle of Archmage wishes for us to put this unpleasantness in the past with a gesture of good faith.
When he finishes his air quotes, his elbow knocks over an inkwell. Arkemyr simply glares at the spilled ink until it retreats back into its receptacle. Anyways, I say nothing.
The Circle has expressed concerns about a certain mobile deity.
Yes, those mobile deities can be pesky creatures, you know.
The Deadfire is a fragile place, and a blundering soul drain like Eothas can damage more than just castle keeps.
The Deadfire will be lucky if any of its reefs endure this long walk of his. I'm already tracking it as if that you're. Again, I'm just gonna annoy him and say nothing.
It isn't our desire that you apprehend the deity. That simply isn't practical.
You know, I don't care what you want. You're not the hiring party in this case.
We need your help in preparing for the worst possible outcome.
Arkemyr presses his thumbs down on a spider crawling across his desk. His upper lip pulls back with a delight. Again, I'm just annoying him right now. Say nothing.
The wizard Bikana installed an observatory due northeast of Neketaka. For your absolution, the Circle asks that you locate her research.
What are you hoping to learn from the stars? Why ask me and not Begarna? I'll get your research as long as I'm compensated for the work.
Were the spoils of my estate too meager? Absolutely not.
Well.
Fair warning. A vessel flying the sigil of the Torn Bannerman set a course for the observatory.
Frowning, Arkemyr shifts among his correspondence until he sets upon the one he seeks.
I have every reason to believe they travel armed.
Alright, yes. The elite mercenaries we faced off at the siege of Craigholt. I know that standard hide muscle, the expensive kind. How could you possibly... Oh, bloody hell. He has a scrying mirror. Say nothing.
Come back alive. Or not at all. Now, if you don't mind, I have a manor to restore, and a household staff to replenish.
He bites his lower lip and narrows his eyes at you. Ooh, I kinda still want to have one more Archmage to my collection. Come on. That would be so lovely. Bloody hell. Wait, no. Now, better check. Well, we are actually most likely meeting undead, so yeah. Anyways, so next. Oh, wait. What did the? Perform spiritual cleansing in the Temple of Gaun. Shorty struggles with the increasing burden of the many souls she's harvested for her god. She'd like to try a cleansing ritual before a carved statue in the Temple of Gaun. She's hopeful it may lighten her darkening mental state. So we might do this before we try to enter the catacombs. So once I'm there, I'll see you there. I'll be right back. Here we are at the temple. I guess we need to go here.
Here's where I do the ritual.
Yeah.
Right there under the statue of Gone.
Rubbing the back of her neck, self-consciously, Shotty casts her gaze to the side.
Nothing like a homecoming to make a girl remember her roots, even if they are dried up and half dead.
She sighs, nudging a bit of mud from her boots before she lifts her face to settle on you with her big dark brown eyes. Ere makes a grunt of displeasure. Oh, Antiotisan, oh right, yes.
Sometimes I wonder if my brethren don't think I got black ichor running in my veins.
They just don't know your value, do you? People often fear what they don't understand. What do you expect when you're championing such unorthodox views? Yeah, let's go with that.
Thanks. That sure doesn't leave me feeling lower than a snake's belly.
She grits her teeth and the sadness in her eyes quickly turns to anger.
But let me tell you something. My views, Watcher, my rightness or wrongness is between me and my god.
Sure.
The only one who can weigh my worth is Gone.
We came here to cleanse your soul.
All right. Yeah, I'm ready. I've done this before, but never with such a full lantern. You may want to stand back. The experience can be somewhat intense.
Kneeling before the statue of Gone, Shotty set her lantern between her knees. Head bowed, she presses both palms to the copper gauge. A low chant lilts from her lips. As it grows louder, the light from her lantern glows brighter, as does the lantern that the statue of Gone holds in one skeletal hand. The two lights pulse in rhythm, with the chant resonating with each other. Twin heartbeats that pound faster and stronger until the light from Gone's lantern bursts outward in shower of violet-hued rays. The essence bathes Xotti's bent form, making her jolt upright as a cry escapes her.
Don't know if I feel cleaner, but I feel something. Blessed for sure.
Shotty offers you a half smile as she retrieves her lantern, trembling fingers curling against the gleaming metal cage.
Let's just hope it lasts, because my lantern feels as heavy as ever, full to brimming with essence, like dark water spilling over my mind.
Why are you gathering souls into a lantern?
I was born to reap souls and lead them to the light.
Beautiful, okay.
Now with Eothas dead, and these dire visions, I think I need to shield them from a hell gone dark. But the more I gather, the more my mind turns to tatters.
The Beyond hasn't gone dark, it's well lit with living Hydra.
Not yet, no. But soon.
Subconsciously, she clutches tighter the hilt of her sickle.
Gone has shown me the common end.
Okay, what if you didn't collect souls anymore?
That ain't gonna happen.
Grinding her teeth, she shoots you an incredulous expression.
You'd ask me to turn my back on my god?
Okay, let's be off.
All right, I'll be right behind you.
Okay, good. Now, we can now go to the museum. Oh, catacombs, I mean. I'll at least start them, and if we're lucky, we can actually complete them. I don't know if they are... Maybe they're done...
Ishi's crap is hard.
What? Wait, sorry.
This is the second time he's gotten my boots.
It's a phase. He's just trying to cozy up to you, Firefly.
Well, I was sneaking him some extra seeds. Can you make him target who he poops on? 'Cause I got someone in mind.
This sounds like a story. Tell me everything.
I guess you mean Aether. Because if it's my boots, then, well, somebody has to cleaning to do. Anyways, so... I don't know. If the dungeons are actually that long in this game, maybe they aren't. Maybe they are on a couple levels. Well, honestly, in the first one, they weren't that huge either, except, of course, the endless bouts, which basically made sense, but yeah. Hold the eel's coil up to the door. As the heel's coil nears the door, the stone guard circlet rattles in your hand. Wisps of your soul essence encircle the coil, then reach outward. The tendrils curl toward the door, touching it, soaking it in a purple glow. Again purple glow. A murmur like Berath's own welcome whispers up from under your feet. The door begins to slide open, grinding down into the ground. Hanging Sepulchres. Bloody hell, so much oh, basically because 2 quests updated, I guess. That's nice. Let's make a proper save too. Now
Leave it to me.
These doors are shut fast and you can see no locking mechanism. It must be opened elsewhere. Oh, by the by, what kind of weapons we are carrying? I have a sword, you have a mace. It depends. Let's see what kind of enemies we will meet in here.
I'll see it done.
Mother of Pearl. Pearl will be right back. Ah. Nice. Don't tell me this is the tomb. Sarcophagus, exceptional mace, fine large shield, small shield, gauntlets of discipline. So I guess that is for Ada. Wait, where did it go? No, it went to stash. Take it. Now, Ada, what did you have? Accuracy. Well, you'll have these. Now, you could have... What's your accuracy at the moment? You could go with higher accuracy.
Leave it to me.
Did I see movement? Yes, I did. You are a risen soldier. Now, the question is, does it go with the sword if I'm using it? So, what we have done 4, 8, 9. So, would risen soldier count as a kit? We'll... Sorry. Did it?
Kill them all.
You see that, Ishi?
I don't know. We'll see. Probably not, because it's a vessel. I could probably use a better. Yeah, it definitely doesn't. Yeah. But as we probably won't get any Keith enemies here, so I might as well use the Queen's Rule.
As you wish.
Unless we meet skeletons, then it of course is... Wait. Oh, trap and trap. Okay, that's not...
What have we here?
Well, traps. More traps. Come on. Nice.
Can't take all the credit.
Exceptional and all of allure. Right. Eye patch. Well, okay. Well, I don't think we need that. Oh, that's not a door. Of course it's not. Risen Almsman. By the by, you can use your sword now. Thank you. Well, this is... Wait, which... Oh, that one. Okay. Weird thing is...
No prisoners.
Well, there they were. Well, that makes more sense, yes. Oh, bloody hell, you're already dead. Hmm. You go deal with the priest. So do you. Actually, everybody of you deal with the priest. I think we can handle this one. So I thought I could handle this, but apparently not. Well, we are not doing that great.
What is it?
No prisoners.
Wait, why are you not doing... Oh, you're paralyzed. Okay, that makes perfect sense, yes.
We're losing folks.
Not good.
Oh, I think we just died.
I need some help here.
Well, you're already dead. Yeah.
Oh, that could have gone better. A quick rest would help if you don't mind.
So the problem was that I kind of was waiting. Oh, right. I kind of was waiting that there would be more enemies, but of course, there were. But that was not the best place to be. But now I know where they come from. First, I definitely need to take down the priest. But... bloody well. Stop. Stop. So the priest will come from there. That's why children make saves.
For me.
I'll see it done.
Okay, that's working. Now, let's deal with the priest as fast as we can. By the by.
Yeah?
Is the priest dead? I don't know, but we start doing with the champion now. Come on, heal, 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 heal.
Where's Yseyr?
Come on, heal, 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 heal. Bloody hell. Why my Leon hands didn't work as good as I had hoped. Can you revive us? I think you can. No, I'd rather revive myself, if I'm honest. Because then I can revive you. Now, don't go running off. Deal with... Oh. Oh, there's a mage. That's not good. That's definitely not good. We need to heal. Go and deal with the mage, please. I really need to heal fast. Okay, that's working. Now, honestly, just use that. Get the shared flames going. Now, you can get... Where is it? Yeah. Wait! Didn't you die already? That... What the hell? Yay, I think I load this. Well, this is interesting. So there's a mage, there's a priest. Who revived the priest? Okay, new plan.
Hey, what do you need?
You stay
I guess.
here. Yeah? Now, first things first. AI off. Because I don't want you to do anything at the moment.
We're not alone.
Yeah, I know you're not alone. That's not the point. The point is, I want you to come here. Now the AI can be...
Bring them down!
Not possible. Still got it.
And... Either change the weapon. And maybe...
Not possible, I'm afraid.
Now... Honestly, maybe you should be... Rage for now.
Just a little blood.
See that, Ishi?
Okay, so I need healing and fast. Okay, that's working for now. Risen Armsman dead. Somebody died too. Okay, Ada killed Risen Champion. This is going a bit better. Now you need to really heal. And fast, thank you. Now where's the regeneration? Okay, you need... Now. Get that going. Bloody hell. Come on, revive, 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 please. Okay, that's working. Heal, fast. Are we doing? How are we doing?
No prisoners.
The bloody priest died already.
Got you now.
Whew. Well, that definitely was a annoying fight. But we survived. We survived for now, at least, yes. Exceptional scale armor, exceptional. exceptional, and exceptional. We need to rest. Fresh fruit, rest. Watch her sleep. Her chest rises and falls faster and deeper until she's very nearly heaving. Suddenly she jolts upright, eyes wide and terrified. She chokes back a shriek. She calms, confused eyes searching your face.
Reckon that's the first time I ever bore witness to my own demise. It was not pretty.
She worries her bottom lip with her teeth.
Never woke with such a driving need for reaping before. It's making my hands shake.
If it was just a dream, Shotty, it'll be alright. Maybe the desire would ebb if you killed someone close to us. What? You're losing your light to the darkness. Rekindle it by helping the living. Endure it. We need all the presage we can get, whatever your vision can offer us. Didn't the cleansing work? Yeah, didn't the cleansing work?
It did for a while, but then it wore off. All this essence I've gathered, it soaked the blessing right up. Left me with hardly none.
So endure it.
Oh, I plan to. Gone chose me as a harbinger for the coming harvest. Not anyone else here, but me.
Good for you.
Seems the more souls I gather, the better I see Gone's will. And the less I get a wink of sleep.
Sounds like a problem.
It gets any worse. I feel like my darn sanity might break. There is something I'm meant to do, though. Once I gather enough souls. Us Gonites, we're supposed to shepherd lost souls, not just gather them. The harvesting's only the first part. If I were to dump the souls, it might make me dream less, like before. Or, darn it, who knows? Maybe it'd just make it all worse. Either way, I've got to find my purpose.
She turns her face away, bottom lip trembling, slowly. Her fingers reach for the hem of your shirt. She rubs the pads of her fingers over it, holding to you in the lightest of touches.
Will you help me, Watcher?
No. Touch her corner of her mouth. I'd do anything for you, Xoti. Is there actually a romancing options in this game? That definitely sounds like that. But I kind of tempted to say no, but I kind of also want to see the quests as much as I can, so I'll think about it.
You get thinking to go with me, you let me know.
Wearing a lopsided smile, she nods once before pulling away. Oh, leveling up. Be right back. Well, for abilities, we were able to take one from Rogue, one from the Cipher. So Silent Scream from the Cipher produces Psychic Hole in the target's area, stunning the target as well as dealing raw damage and interrupting all nearby enemies. So 12 to 20 stun for 6 seconds, for AoE 12 to 20 and hopefully interrupting. And Shadow Step. The rogue breaks engagement and expertly avoids the next attack, diving out of the range to specific location. Afterwards, the rogue's next primary weapon attack will paralyze the target. Immune to engagement, plus 50 deflection, and attack targets paralyzed for 6 seconds. Now, what did I think I took 1 point in explosives and 1 point in bluff. Okay. Oh, that was one hell of a fight.
A blade in the dark. Leave it to me.
There's a trap over there, but. Well, we might as well go and check this. We have some snakes around here. More. Darkul Marksman. Well, that's great. I probably shouldn't have opened that before I grabbed the stuff. Azure Blade. Let's see. Do you want that? Please take the... Okay. Okay, this is not great. But maybe not too bad. Okay, this is not too bad, fortunately. The trap could have caused us a bit of a problem there.
I'll see it.
Superb warbow. Exceptional leather armor. I'll have to check those later. Now, one thing I was... You were using 2 weapons. Oh. Stop. Alright, I gave you 2 of these. Hunting bow. You were using that. And you are using warbow, so you need a better one. Yeah. Definitely better one. Anything else? You're not, at the moment at least, using any stiletto or mob rule. Grants bonus accuracy when 3 or more allies are within 2 meters. Ah, that's not really that bad. Hmm, 18 to 27. Okay, I'll still keep those. You can be in their stash as you two. Now, what is this place? A robed figure holding a lantern features prominently among the etchings that adorn this sarcophagus. Eulogy to Yseyr the Vigil. I guess we were finding that one. I found a way inside the Hanging Sepulchres and I can begin my search. The eulogy was split into the odes written by Yseyr's champions and placed next to their tombs. Finding those tombs will be the first step. I've acquired part of the eulogy, a section referring to Vigil. Nice. Oh, there's something over there. Probably obsidian flake. Well, we need everything we can get. Yes, yes.
And curiouser.
What? Curiouser. Now, where the hell are we? Here. Well, this will be interesting if I have the time to complete the area before I need to end the episode. Because there is somewhere I need to be. But I still have a little time left. Well, this is definitely a hanging sepulchre. The corpses are hanging around. What will be the next monster? Well, undead or something like that, of course, but how bad? It's quite interesting that Three Skulls constructs were bad, but the undeads were worse. Quite interesting. Now let's go and open the door. Okay, there's a skeleton. Yes, nice, nice. More enemies walking about. Well, skeletons I hope I can handle. Oh, it's already dead. Well, that... Oh, hello.
Not a chance.
Oh, they're climbing up. Nice. Oh, even more. Oh. I think we can handle skeletons. At least so far it seems. So far it seems like. Oh, Risen Armsman. That's something we really have to take a little consideration. You are Risen Mage. That means we need to, if we can, shoot you fast. Because though we're not losing folks at the moment, but we might. Come on, deal with the mage. Okay, so far so good. What do we... Okay, what do we have here? We have a skeleton, and Risen Armsman. Okay, please don't die. That would be horrible, because then that would mean I would have to...
Hold my guts in here, Captain.
Okay. We done? So much stuff. Not great, but at least we can get some money out of it. I'll have to check these later. Sacred Stair. Forgot. Wait. We have a Sacred Stair and we... Yes, of course. Is that... Oh, sorry, it's outside. I thought... Yeah. Me silly. Me no understand now. Now I understand. At least I hope so. Not gotta... Oh, bloody hell. Leave? Not yet. Not yet. Because of course I want to check the rest of the area before we enter forward areas. Well, move forward, I mean. I can't speak. Which is a bit annoying. My brains are a bit mushy. Okay, I'm gonna steal your stuff. This skeleton stands rigid as stone and just as strong, eternally warding the crypt beyond. Inspect. The skeleton's chest is bowed outward from behind. Its stout-boned hands clutch the haft of a heavily adorned but battle-worn spear. Above the skull, an eroded engraving on the wall depicts a man standing triumphant under a great gate. Okay. The skeleton's shoulders are squared for battle. Its fingers grip the rusted remains of a large mace. Above the skull, an eroded engraving of the wall depicts a kneeling woman raising a lantern. Okay, so... yeah, we are missing stuff, I would say. Now we have Catacombs Tunnel, Forgotten Mausoleum. Which one? Let's go to the Forgotten Mausoleum first. How much the clock is? Bloody hell, it's getting late. Hopefully, at least we can check this area. I don't know. If this is a whole dungeon, then we might have a bit of a problem here. Well, it isn't, so at least for now.
Keep it down.
Yeah, I see enemies all around me. That isn't a good thing.
What is it?
Now, I'm guessing once I open that, or in there, an armored figure standing under a gate features prominently among the etchings that adorn this sarcophagus. Oh yeah, okay. Risen soldier, risen mage, mage, down. And I'll go deal with the soldier. Still keep on dealing with the mage. Please. Please. Don't know. Priest. No. Attack with the priest and let me choose. Yeah, getting better.
Death to our enemies.
Indeed. Death to our enemies.
What do you want?
Well, I want you to pick up the staff. More money, definitely. And of course, this one and that one. Effigy Husk. Light armor, superb. I'll put it in my inventory so I don't forget to check that. But I'm not checking it now. Well, that was fast. Now let's go here. Sure. Inspect the tomb's entrance. Skeletal remains jut out from the walls inside the tomb, its niches now filled with loose rocks. Ahead the graves lead into a passage. It bends to the left and breeze whizzing into the hollowed darkness. Enter passage. You pull yourself up into the tomb. Beyond the half-interred bodies flanking it, a passage into the rock winds its way upward. You ascend through its bends with care, leaving the light of the catacombs behind. You stand in a dark, narrow cavern. The path ahead climbs out the depths of the mountain. Continue up the cavern. You cross the narrow cavern, leaving it behind. Continue. You stand before a hallway. Its columns frame dozens of tombs hollowed into the rock. Cubbyholes line the walls. Skeletal remains litter every alcove and spill onto the stone slabs that tile the floor. Let's inspect. You carefully scan the corridor and focus on every detail. Skeletal remains, probably dislodged from their cubbyholes over centuries, litter the edges of the walls. Judging by an emblem etched on the stones of the tombs, members of the same clan or group lie buried here. Faint sparkle catches your eye under a pile of bones collapsed inside an alcove. You discern something glittering. It seems to be within easy reach. Retrieve the glittering object from the tomb. You reach inside the cubbyhole, digging into the pile of bones and stones. Your fingers touch something gold. Its surface smooth as glass. You grab it, surprised at its weight, and pulled out and reveal a large ruby resting on the palm of your hand. Ruby. Okay, nice. Cross the hallway and continue. Steps carved on the rock climb up the tunnel. Its exit forms ahead, chiseled against the light of the open sky. You stand on the narrow ledge of tomb's entrance. Above, a tree hangs over the precipice, offering an anchor point for a grappling hook. The wind gusts beating on the side of the mountain will require a precise throw. Return to the tomb's passage. So basically... No. So basically, if you don't have them... Did I? No. Please. Did I choose correctly? I think I did. So basically, if you don't have the quest to find the eulogy, then you can come here with other means. Nice. So you don't have to do that quest if you don't want to. Oh, sorry, I need to inspect, probably. David's man standing triumphant under the gate. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Because I do have the... Wait. Sorry. Amne ought to be bragging needles now, but it is important that keep Kone how full of life, strong and devout Yseyr and Berathian priest. The guitar by his side in glorious battles fought Berath's honor. I gutted countless undead with my spear. For near around 20 years, Yseyr fought to keep shut the gates of hell. Surely they will crash open with passing. Losh, Bordwin, Laird of Helden Gate. Eulogy to Yseyr, as blood seeps from the wound so deep and death groans about this sepulchre, let silence fall in final warding to betake my priest until Berath's dark moor. After many battle, when my mace had failed him, now I bind his wound, and can watch only while he dies. Feydwen, Lady of Vigils. Okay, so what now? Call out her name, the Lady of Vigils. Your voice clangs through the caverns. It echoes again and again as the air around you grows heavy. Feydwen, a death knell. Feydwen, Lady of Vigils. A dark essence plumbs up, coalescing into the air. Then it goes sifting slowly into the skeleton's mouth. Empty eye sockets alight with flames. The skeleton shudders and rattles, head bowing forward. Its soul's essence seeps into the door's seal. Call out his name, the Lord of Helden Gate. Your words reverberate in the darkness, beckoning the skeletons back to life. Borden, Lord of Helden Gate. The sound becomes drum riding the air as his soul essence coalesces and curls around you. It prickles along your skin before snaking for the skeleton's mouth. Empty sockets alight with flames, the skeleton shudders and rattles, head bowing forward, its soul essence seeping into the door's seal. Quick save. Well, hello there.
As you wish.
The towering skeleton straightens his spine, and the sound of his bones shifting rattles around the cavern. A gilded sword rests strapped to his back, and in his hand he grips a massive flail with a heavy skull for striking it. I kinda wish I have those both weapons.
Watcher.
Yseyr. Twin fires flicker in the spits of his blackened eye sockets, burning with a deadly intent.
Been more than a middling life worth since my flails got bathed in bloody gore.
Oi.
Speak, then perish. Listen, you've a cause from Berath to fare here.
The Death God drags the spiked skull head of his immense flail over the ground, couching the stone at his feet. Then he hefts the flail's chain over his bony shoulders. I mean, you no disturbance, but I'm on a mission, the utmost importance. I couldn't be here if Berath didn't personally favor me. The reason I'm here, why townsfolk said this was the place to socialize. Threaten me again, you moldy sack of bones? Wait, I'll explain. Threaten me again, you moldy sack of bones. The skeleton stands still as death, magic billowing around him, burning up there. For several moments he only stares. Then his teeth clack loudly, and he hefts the flail from his shoulders, swinging it just short of your throat.
The dead feel no fear. You will come to be the same. A button your next and last breath.
A ghost ship sails the seas. I come to learn the Lucia Rivan, so that I might end her haunting. Berath's high priest laments that your eulogy has been forgotten. I'm not here for that which you protect, Death God of Berath. Well, of course I'm here for that. I don't know. Honestly, I was explorer. I warned you. He clacks a bone, shuddering step forward, and then another. His otherworldly voice blows an incantation to Berath, and the flames of his soul surges up, consuming the whole of his skeletal frame. This probably was a bad idea, but I definitely want to test it.
Then you'll die now in the darkness.
Well, it's pretty light here. Oh, I see, you bastard. You couldn't handle me by yourself, so you needed fucking friends here, yeah? You are Lord of Heldengate, you are Lady of Vigils. Hmm.
You see that, Ishi?
Kill them all.
I can't feel my... everything. Yes?
Wait, what is happening here? Why I can't use anything? Maybe because of these.
No business.
Oh, you can't deal with that, I'm afraid, apparently. Bye-bye. Are you now dominated? Hope. Wait, did I use dominate? Well, it didn't work. Oh, I'm dead. Bloody hell. So you really need... You can't revive me. At least not yet. I'm there. Okay. Oh, he was almost dead. So are you, reviving me? No, you're not.
Honey, you only miss blood when it's gone.
Even's down. This thing isn't doing the job.
Okay, we need to load. I think I have a chance. But I also have to end soon. I'll try once more. If I can't, then I'll leave that for the next episode, because I know we can deal with this. And the point is, we are not going in except me, because after that I will run. You stay here. Can I use the sigil before we start? I can. Okay,
what can I do you for?
Now stay here. Now the AI off.
Yes.
You two. Quick save. Go in. And annoy the undead bastard.
Watcher. Been more speak than perish. Listen, you. The day of biting your next and last breath. Then you'll.
Because I think we have a chance. I think we have a good chance if we do this smartly, which I can't do. Come on. But I hate when I can't move. Okay, now the AI can come back. But you still run here. Thank you.
I'll take care of it.
Now Please kill one fast.
Glory be to God.
We need to kill these basic bastards quite fast. Hopefully. Now. So what do we have? Soldier. Okay. You deal with the soldier now, please. Is it dead? Not yet. Oh, fourth. Come on, could you stay alive? Did I hit the right? I don't know. Yeah, I think I did. Now, please heal. And you also heal. It would be nice if I survive a little bit more than just a second, because who is dead? Who? Are you not killing the soldier? Please. Oh, we got a shade here too.
Bring them down.
Come on.
Where's Yseyr?
I don't know, but now you really need to start healing us.
On your feet, Kina.
The lamp flickers.
I don't care your lamp. Just kill something, please. Now let's make you as a mule kick. Oh bloody hell. I can fortunately revive people, I think. Can I? No. Here I am. Okay, you. Come on. Thank you. Use your power. Revive.
Still alive. I need something sharper.
Okay, you can still use your mule kick. Now I'll make you brand enemy.
No prisoner. Curse your eyes.
Heal. What kind of, okay, you are doing distance. Bloody hell. Yay!
Can't make a dent.
I don't know. Well, he will get up again. I don't, unfortunately. Is it dead? Yes, it is dead. Now, everybody attack that one. We might have a chance now. Do you still have some points you can use? Yes, you do.
It does nothing.
Okay. Now move forward. Thank you. Now, let's get the consecrated ground. Now, let's see what else we can do. We could withdraw, but let's go with the pillar. And shielding them from hard water. Okay, yeah, still keep on giving that.
That hardly seems fair.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. What can you do? Oh, right, I totally forgot. Let's get this going. Heal. It's almost dead. Come on, come on, come on.
I need something stronger.
It's almost dead. It's almost dead. Please heal me. Die, you bastard! That was horrible, but we won. We won.
I'll see it.
And that sweet, sweet loot. Oh yeah, baby. What is that? Well, I don't know. We will check that later. Wait, what? Was it? Oh, it's Engoliero do Espirs quest item belonging to the royal family of the Grand Valia. The Estog's name roughly translated to Devourer of Souls. It was brought to Deadfire by Lucia Rivan, a Dark Otzi paladin charged with the protecting the blade. Try as you might, you cannot free the weapon from its scabard. Okay. And exceptional maze. Quick save. I'll check if there's some enemies inside. Yes, there's the risen mage. Well, that's good. Come on, go and kill it.
Ain't you got the decency to die?
Die. Eulogy to Yseyr, the sword. Return to Kasu in the Temple of Berath. Oh, there's something over here.
This luminous Audra ought to be able to take my soul's watcher. What do you say?
That's right. A gleaming pillar of luminous Adra towers above you as Shoti stomps confidently towards its base, a grin ripping wide over her face.
Get ready to witness the feat of a lifetime, Watcher. I'm about to do God's good work. To single-handedly shepherd a multitude of souls straight into the depths of hell.
Less talking, more action. She rubs her hands together, drops her palms against her hips, and snatches up her lantern, eager. Ready, she wriggles her soldiers and pops her neck, stands subtly widening. Say nothing. After a moment, Shoti blows out a slow breath, and her lantern begins to pulse in an increasingly brighter and harsher glower.
All right, soul flock. Give my regards to the afterlife. And get born again soon.
As she exhales those last words, he presses one palm flat to the cold expanse of gem-like growth. Fingers trembling and like firework going off, the light from the lantern flares blindingly bright. Electricity, no, hypercharged soul energy whips across the air, lashing open Shoti's skin, traveling the pathway of 1,000 branching veins and capillaries. The strike bursts Shoti bloody from face to neck to arms and lower, and she screams, her voice secondary, cracked across the sky. Shoti was injured. Release the souls.
I can't! Watcher, I can't do it! Stop me!
Her words choke off as she drops to her knees and throws her head back. Her hair floats up from her shoulders and whips around her, charged and popping in the air. Sweating, shaking, bleeding, Shoti struggles to tear herself from the charge Adra. As she falls back with a scream, a wave of souls is ripped from the Adra and absorbed straight into her lantern. The Adra cracks and shards fall to the ground.
Ugh, son of a god's darn motherless cur! That hurt worse than a back-to-back whooping from Uncle Angbert's quarterstaff. Thank God I'll never, ever be doing that again.
Okay. Chest heaving, Shotty scrabbles for the Adra shard embedded into the ground. The crystals lick with blood from her palm. She shoves it in her pocket. Then she shakes her head. You've gained an item, Luminous Adra Mantle. The item was put into your stash.
Good God. I feel so very much.
Shuddering lightly, Shotty raises her sickle to lick the back of the blade. That looked like it hurt.
It hurt all right. Hurt real good. Never have I felt anything so painful, nor so pleasurable in my whole...
Don't lie. Which one do you prefer? Pleasure or pain? I prefer pain. She searches your face with wide, foreboding eyes.
I can feel it prickling under my skin. I've strived to do God's will ever since I was a little girl. Huddling in the back of the barn, bathed in darkness.
Okay, good for you, but keep on going.
I just never knew reaping could feel so good. Look at my lantern shine, Watcher. Beautiful as a harvest moon dripping red with blood.
Her lips twist with a dark grimace. After a curt nod, she slides away. So that's it. Oh, bloody hell. That was weird. I don't know what would have happened if I tried to rip her off this small short luminous Adra clothes with soul energy. Though obviously shown from larger piece, it has appearance of being tooled as though for a specific purpose. Perhaps it could be used to improve upon Shotty's lantern. Okay, so we can upgrade that. Rest we will have to leave for the next episode, but we did good. Maybe we can even leave from the Neketaka next episode. We will see. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.